This is Bucke, one of the most controversial players
what
that
happened
Fortnite
to
has
Bucke?
ever seen. He is
Bucke
talented.
was in the World Cup. No, he wasn't. Bucke was in the World Cup.
This is Bucke, one of the most controversial players that Fortnite has ever seen. He is talented, crazy,
Somerset. Here you go, Somerset.
and sometimes
CD5.
just plain toxic.
Where you going, Somerset?
Yes, you are, bro. You're horrendous, bro. You're horrendous, bro. You're horrendous. What's your best grass placement? Exactly. Stay quiet.
Oh, and by the way, I actually got to interview Bucke himself for this video.
Yo, what's up, Timmy?
And he's going to be
What a
answering questions
goat.
that he's never been asked before.
I've never told this to anyone.
So stick around to see what Fortnite's most controversial player has to say for himself. Without further ado, this is the entire story of Bucke. Logan Eschenberg, also known as
W.
Bucke FPS, made his first earnings in Fortnite on March 31st of 2019 in the Lux Cup. At barely 15 years old, him and his duo placed 5th in NA East, which earned them $1,000 each.
Okay.
Although this isn't huge compared to what he would later go on to earn, this was really motivating for a young teenager like Bucke. And things were about to get a whole lot better. Because in June of 2019, Epic Games was set to host the Fortnite World Cup. This was a $30 million prize pool tournament, and all players would be flown out to New York
appreciate that,
City
Rayon,
to
bro.
play in person.
Have a good seat,
Epic
my boy.
Games held 10
Appreciate
weeks of
that.
open qualifier matches, allowing players from all over the world to compete for their spot.
What is on the
And
back
then
of
in
my
week
head?
5,
Oh!
Bucke placed 7th
Oh,
in the
my
NA Solo
God, bro.
Finals, which secured him a spot in the massive New York City tournament. And perhaps even more exciting for Bucke, he had recorded the entire thing. You see, as much as Bucke wanted to be a professional gamer, perhaps even more so, he wanted to be a content creator and entertain people. So he posted a video called How My Dad Qualified Me for the World Cup.
What?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I won 10 kills! Let's go!
Here, Bucke not only showcases his incredible skills to qualify for the World Cup, but also his down-to-earth and really kind personality.
You just chill, play safe, because top 15. Like it'll give you a shot to making top 6 with just the placement points and the kills you got.
What a
As you can see from that
dad,
awesome
bro.
video, his dad was calling out enemies, helping him strategize, and even breaking down the tournament
having a
points.
dad as a coach is
Considering
insane.
most parents have no idea what Fortnite even is at this point, this was a super cool clip.
How the hell does my
I had to
notice?
ask Bucke how this came to be.
Obviously, like one of the ways you first blew up was that video you posted with your dad coaching you to the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
I was just interested, like, was your dad a gamer? Like, did he know like what was going on, or did he like learn about Fortnite just to like coach you, or did he normally coach you? Like, what was that all about?
Yeah, so we didn't have that much like similar interests because, you know, he's older, not into video games, stuff like that. He really
Bro, how much is Bucke average? I swear I don't see him stream. Like I swear I don't. I used to see him stream all the time. He probably streams, but like, I don't see it. And I don't know why. Okay, Bucke. Huh? 3K average. When was this guy's last stream? Yesterday? So he streams about every 8 days. No. Nah, it streams like every other day. Oh. Yeah, so it was daily in April. He's kind of every other day about now. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. It's a bit wishy-washy.
really took like passion in Fortnite and started like hardcore learning about it.
He's still
he would
a
sit behind
streamer.
me during tournaments
But
and stuff
like,
when I
don't know why I
lived
don't
with
see
them.
it.
And he got super
Probably
into
time
it.
zone,
Actually
probably
learned
time
all
zone.
the guns and everything like that. My duo didn't qualify for the round 2. And I always liked having someone in the call just to keep myself like calm and everything. So I texted my dad and I was like, if you know how to work Discord, hop on Discord, keep me calm while I'm playing. And the rest is history from there.
Perhaps
No
just
way.
as sweet was at the end of the video where you can hear Bucky's mom come into the room and let's just say things got emotional.
Hey, that's awesome. So sad. Come here.
Aww.
Baby.
Happy Mother's Day. You're the best.
Yo, why does his mom sound so hot? Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. I knew it.
And speaking of heartwarming moments with moms, I actually have a message from my mom.
What?
Hey guys, this is Timmy FNBR's mom. Please
Codes.
subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for the shout out, mom, but
Yo,
we gotta get back
code
to the
one.
video.
Code.
Bucky uploaded this video on
Code,
May
man.
15th of 2019, and it went viral. At the time, parents generally viewed video games as a waste of time and money. So seeing someone's parents support a kid's love for the game was almost unheard of, and it was heartwarming to say the least. This video showcased a very different kid than the outgoing and sometimes cocky Bucky that we see today. And if you want to see what happened that caused this big shift in personality from Bucky, you'll need to keep watching to the end of this video. Unfortunately for Bucky,
code
he
one,
didn't do
mate.
so well in the World
Using
Cup,
the mother chucking
and he placed
YouTube
64th out of
algorithmic
100.
what's called
However,
strategies.
this still earned him $50,000, which is not only a huge amount of money for anybody, let alone a 16-year-old. I asked Bucky what winning this kind of money at a young age felt like, and this is what he had to say.
It was so life-changing because I was like broke, you know what I mean? Like I really went all in with it. I took out my whole entire college fund. I invested in like a PC and everything like that. Shout out to my mom.
Wow.
Also, before we keep going, I do have to say thank you to Bucky for being so open and honest in this interview, because let's just say later on, it's going to get a lot more interesting.
Dude, I've never told this to anyone. We're not the most likable people. The biggest regret of my entire, like that was by far, like getting kicked off that flight.
Take me back to when you and Creo got banned in 2020.
What?
actually happened?
But for now, let's get back to the video.
Banned from what?
Following
Bro,
the
I
World
love
Cup,
Creo.
Bucky kept practicing to get better and better at Fortnite. He participated in
Bro,
every
Creo's been in this
FNCS,
for a minute,
Cash
but he's
Cup,
only
and
just having this
other
come
event
up now.
possible. And in just 2019,
I said it's
Bucky
up,
made over
$100,000
in total.
That's such a
earnings.
weird way of blowing off
Unfortunately,
TikTok.
however,
man, like that.
this success would come to a screeching halt. That's because in March of 2020, Bucky was banned from Fortnite along with his duo partner Creo and another duo Slacks and Keys. The four players were accused of keyming by Twitter user Droxide. The video shows both duo teams working together during multiple games across different FNCS weeks.
What?
After Epic Games saw this evidence, all four players were banned for 60 days, which
Yo.
prohibited Bucky from playing in the rest of the FNCS Chapter 2 Season 2 duos. The reactions to Bucky's response were mixed. A lot of people, including Clicks, thought that Epic Games suspended him too fast and didn't give the four players enough time to defend themselves.
W Clicks
But
yet
many
again,
other
man.
pro players and Twitter users
My
were quick to
goats.
say that cheating is cheating, even if he didn't do it on purpose.
Message.
So I asked Bucky about the ban so we could hear in his own words what
to be fair, yeah, cheating is cheating, yeah. But did they cheat though?
actually happened.
After the 4 years that have gone by, would you have done the same things, or how would you have acted differently?
I think I was ahead of the meta. I think me and Creo were very ahead of the meta. We were creating the meta. We were in, somewhere where you have infinite shield, and it's basically the biggest meta right now. And I think if you take someone like Bucke or someone who did that back then, they'd be looked at as like, oh my god, this is so meta changing. But just because it was like four people who were like not even big names, Creo was pretty big at the time, but just like four people who were already under controversy with like Creo, with the whole scamming thing with the Raven skin and everything. It's just like, if Bucke did the same thing,
Brother, I
the
was so out
announcers
of
would be
the
like,
Fortnite
oh my
comment. What the
gosh, this is game changing, meta changing. I cannot believe Bucke thought of this. And then we just got banned. So honestly, I
For sure.
100% would do it again.
Whether or not you
What
think
did they even
Bucky and his
do?
duo were actually cheating is up to you. Comment down below what you guys think. Luckily,
know what
this
they did.
ban was only for 60 days, and once that was lifted, he got right back onto the competitive
Only
Fortnite
60
grind.
days.
Regardless of the negative attention
lot
that
of
this
days,
ban
bro.
brought for Bucky, he was still incredibly popular among other players and Fortnite fans. So Bucky decided to keep grinding streaming and YouTube as well, and was uploading and streaming more than he ever had before. Things were going so well, in fact, that at just 16 years old, Bucky decided to move away from home and go to a house in Virginia with some fellow Fortnite pros in order to have zero ping while playing. Not long after moving to this Virginia house, however, Bucky would start playing trios with a player that would change the trajectory of his career, and his name was Clicks. On August 31st of 2021, it was made official.
Clicksy.
Bucky would be joining the NRG Fortnite team alongside other
NRG's
pros
best
like his
team of
friend
the
Clicks
nah,
and
best
Ronaldo.
team of the decade.
And
I don't
Bucky's
care,
stream
man.
announcing
NRG's
this
so
was his
clear of
most viewed
phase,
stream
bro. I
ever
don't
to this
care,
point.
bro.
He had a peak viewership
why
of
did NRG stop,
23,000
bro?
viewers, which was massive.
Huh?
I mean, Bucke's
Huh?
viewership of 20 was his most viewed stream ever to this point. He had a peak viewership
What stream did
alongside
he do?
other pros like his friend Clicks and Ronaldo. And Bucky's stream announcing this was his most viewed stream ever to this point. He had a peak viewership of 23,000 viewers.
20,000 views. Brother, I want to know how the hell did Clicks. I saw Clicks had like 200K on his announcement.
Which was massive.
What the hell?
I mean, Bucke was living out his dream, getting to be a pro player and entertain his fans as a content creator. And from here, there was nowhere to go but up.
23,000.
Bucke just signed with one of the biggest esports teams in Fortnite. People were flocking to his Twitch to see what would the new member of NRG do next. Many people loved Bucke for his blunt sense of humor. He was loud and obnoxious, always screaming, and always had something to say.
I'm not a career warrior, bro.
Yes, you are, bro. You're horrendous, bro. You're horrendous, bro. You're horrendous. What's your best grass placement?
Oh my God, Cyro's dead! Where's my siphon? Oh my God!
Bro, I'm. Get over here! Can't run from me!
Daddy.
She wants you.
Come on, 200!
Man said
Somerset
she
wants
wants
me.
you.
F1
Shoot.
Jesus subscribe.
Somerset has to want me after that. What I just did to Blake.
But instead of taking advantage of all the hype that he gained from signing with NRG, Bucke stopped streaming consistently. From
Why?
September 1st, 2021
Oh
to
my
June
God,
1st of
bro.
2022, Bucke would only stream 36 times. And this is what Bucke had to say about that.
Is when I started getting off my grind a little bit, so it had its pros and cons.
To be honest, it makes sense. I mean, you have to realize Bucke was a teenager at this time, living with some of his best friends and experiencing all these new things in life. I guess he just got a little bit tired of the grind, and that let things slip away from him. Because of all of this and some other factors, in September of 2022, Bucke leaves the NRG house for good. He made an announcement on Twitter saying, "Leaving the NRG house today, don't know what the future holds."
Oh,
and
boy.
then on November 28th of that same year, it's announced that Bucke will be leaving NRG as well forever. The announcement was made by way of NRG's alt Twitter account, not even their main account. Since Bucke never stated the exact reason for
Yeah,
why
I
he
say,
was
what the hell
dropped,
is NRG
people began
current,
to
bro?
speculate. Some pointed out that NRG's Fortnite team was slowly dying, and others blamed it on
was.
Bucke's controversial nature. However, Bucke did go live and talk a little bit about what happened with him being dropped.
Fortunately, this morning I got a call from my manager, and I got released from my contract. I'm a free agent now. I'm broke. I'm gonna have to move
said,
out.
I'm
I mean, I
broke.
love living with Cody and all that, bro, but I
Yo.
just currently don't have the funds. They didn't believe in me anymore, chap. It sucks, you know what I mean? It hurts to say, it hurts to accept that, but it's the reality, man. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I can promise you guys it's not gonna be phased. I'm gonna make sure we find a good home, chap.
With all the mystery surrounding these events, I had to ask. Could you give us some more insight on what went down with NRG? And if NRG was listening to this video, what would you want to say to them?
Oh, so first of all, I love everyone at Energy. Grady, Rye, all of them. They were like the most amazing people. I've never been treated so well in org while in the org. But everything really started to spiral bad. I don't know how much I can get to it on stream, but it was after the Andrew Tate stream that we did. That's when everything got really bad with Energy, and we weren't able to work with like a lot of sponsors and stuff. And then that's when they couldn't pay for the house anymore. So then we moved out of the house and everything. And I was getting into like more and more controversy on my own, and they ended up dropping like the whole entire roster, and I was unfortunately the first to go.
You see, Bucke isn't like a lot of other creators. He really does not care what others think about him. And although going on a stream with one of the most controversial figures in the
Must have
world
to fully
is a very
blur out
dangerous
his
thing to do as a
face.
content creator,
No.
Bucke was never going to back down from an opportunity to make the craziest content in the world. Regardless of the official reasoning why he left NRG, however, Bucke was now a free agent. And after he left NRG, his content started to get even more wild.
Oh, no, I feel like she's playing hard to get, bro.
Yo, this
I got a
content was
message for you
wild.
too, Deuce!
But this left me with the question, is this the real Bucke? Or is this just some kind of made-up online persona?
I would say, I don't want to start like dogging on like other streamers and stuff like that, but I would just say there is a lot of streamers that
just
blow
have
up
personas,
off of
yeah.
like completely faking content and doing the most fake stuff on stream. I am like 100% authentic and real about what I put on stream. Like all the relationships and any drama or anything like that, I'm like so like real about what I put on stream. The only thing that I do on stream is I exaggerate my personality so much. Like I'll down 20 mops for getting on stream, so I have high energy. I don't think any streams are entertaining when you're sitting there and like, you know, you're barely talking, stuff like that. You have no energy. So I definitely take a lot of caffeine, a little bit of sugar too, to like really get the energy levels up. But other than that, I've never done any fake stuff on stream. Like I do the most real shit on the planet.
While all of his content stuff was going on, Bucke was also still competing at a very high level in competitive Fortnite. However, many of his haters would say that he wasn't good anymore. Bucke would admit himself that he stopped grinding, but that doesn't mean he couldn't qualify for the world's biggest tournaments. And at the start of the following year, Bucke would have an opportunity to show he was still one of the best in the game. On January 11th of 2023, Epic Games announced a huge new in-person FNCS tournament, the FNCS Global Championship, which would take place in Copenhagen, Denmark. Bucke and his duo partner Okis decided that they were going to Copenhagen no matter what it takes. With the structure of this tournament, players had 4 different opportunities to qualify for the Global Championship: Major 1, Major 2, Major 3, and the Last Chance Major. And for the first 2 majors, Bucke did not come close at all to qualifying. But in Major 3, Bucke and Okis clutched up, qualifying a spot to continue on to Copenhagen. This was a huge win for Bucke and showed the Fortnite world that he was still a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, however, this high didn't last very long, because once Bucke arrived in Copenhagen, the company that was running the tournament, Blast, immediately disqualified him. To say this was shocking for Bucke and his fans would be an understatement. They didn't even tell Bucke why he was disqualified, but they made him immediately leave the country. At first, Bucke claimed that he thinks he was disqualified because he adjusted the vibrancy setting on his PC at the event. Other people thought that it could be because he said some weird things about a Blast employee on his stream.
Like, there's this like blonde, bro, or no, she's a brunette, bro. She's just like this little brunette, like Epic employee, bro. And me and her, bro, we been.
Yo.
I'm telling you, bro. I got everything under control, bro. I'm making connection stuff, bro.
Yo, this guy, okay.
And some people thought that he was acting inappropriately, like drinking and smoking in places where it wasn't allowed. However, he eventually learned that the official reason he got banned was because he broke Section 8 of the Conduct Code, No Toxic Behavior. This was very vague, and Blast never clarified what exactly his toxic behavior
what was it, man? Like, this guy's so
Fortunately for us, however, I can just ask him.
You know I have to ask this.
Thank God.
We are obviously going to talk a little bit about what happened in Copenhagen.
I wasn't told the official statement until about a month ago when I got in a really good Epic contact.
Would you be down to like share that with
please
with the YouTube world?
Holy smokes. Yeah,
yes.
I was disqualified for, you know, making inappropriate comments about Epic employees and women on stream.
Unfortunately, Bucke's teammate Okis was left to compete in the Duos Global Championship as a solo.
A year worth of work,
Contested by the
bro,
greats
gone.
Thomas and Malakuta.
A year
But
worth
today,
of work
it's
gone.
a different
I get it, bro.
That's right. Make some more noise.
Nah, I can't, man. Yo. Yo. No way my man's getting disqualified because he found the Epic employee link.
Obviously, you and Okis are cool now. That's pretty obvious. But like, did that like put a, you know, riff in your relationship? Was that like a difficult conversation for you to have with Okis?
Yeah, I mean, I think after Copenhagen, I don't think anything will ever be like the same, I guess. I think there's always like a little bit. I don't think he has like resentment towards me. He's just kind of like,
boy.
It's just always like something that I'll always just feel so bad like that
this
I did
guy's
to him.
greedy. It's
and
better
just
than
not been the same since Copenhagen. I would say we are like super good friends, but like, I mean, we were way closer, you know, before Copenhagen.
For sure. Is that something that like?
Hey, but everything happens for a reason.
I know it's the biggest regret of my entire. Like that was by far like getting kicked off that flight, and my like they literally sent me out of the country in like 2 hours, and like I sat on a plane ride by myself. My phone was dead too. They just sent me to Chicago, not even straight back to Dallas. And I sat in a 9-hour plane ride, staring at a wall for 9 hours, just thinking about everything. Like it was the thoughts that go through your head. It's just like I felt like I was in like prison. Like imagine being in prison and just staring at a wall, like, and just knowing you're just sitting in there and you're just like that's just how it was the worst feeling on the entire planet. And then after that, like nothing ever felt the same because right after that, me and my girlfriend broke up and stuff, and then I had to go back to Michigan for like, you know, family issues, and it was the worst 2 months of my entire life, and the past 5 months have not been getting much better. So I'm really hoping for just a big breakthrough. Maybe a leprechaun comes and knocks on my door and, you know, gives me some great luck because I need something.
Most recently for Bucke, on February 12th of 2024, he joined a new organization called Agent Gaming. He joined Agent at the same time as fellow pro player Peterbot, and they just moved into a massive mansion on Zero Ping in Dallas.
Let's go.
What's next for Bucke?
What I want to focus on right now is, you know, Agent. I just moved into the Agent house, and everything's kind of like getting started up right now with the org, and we're really like trying to take things to the next level. So I'm kind of focused on not only just like my.
She is W
content,
Agent.
but like everyone in the house kind of like growing up to like together. We want to start doing YouTube vlogs, all that different stuff, and like really taking. We want to transform content and make it bigger than what Fortnite even was. So we want to do so much like YouTube and stuff. And my biggest focus on Agent, and then I also want to obviously take my content next level. I want to make sure I can get back into the, you know, fully streaming like 8 hours a day, get close to my community again over the summertime when everyone gets out of school.
How many hours have we done today? 8 hours. Oh my God.
And then really lock in.
I'm a streamer.
And I want to make sure that I just like build my community to where it's a point where like I really can do it for 10 years. That's like my biggest goal.
There you have it, folks.
I hate
Bucke
my
FPS.
life.
In my opinion, one of, if not the have it, folks.
Look at this. Nicky Mother Chucking 13 pulling up a Bucke stream in front of his child viewers. Oh my days, bro. I'll be so real. Yo, Nick has won wit. Like, nah, let me just stop.
Bucke FPS.
Oh, Bucke AB.
In my opinion, one of, if not the most entertaining creators in Fortnite and beyond. And what's his secret? Well, from this video, we can tell it's just being himself. You can say what you want about Bucke and the ways that he's acted, but one thing you can't accuse him of is being fake. What I'm taking away from doing this interview, and what I hope you guys take away as well, is that no matter what circumstances happen around you, you can only control yourself and your own actions and be unapologetically you.
You have a good one, right?
Yeah, of course. You as well. Have a good one, chat. And Bucke, be good, guys. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
W video, bro. All right, yo.